Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Freedom Gundam building video thingamajig, whatever you want to call this. Uh, it's been a couple months. I actually took a big break from model building because I don't know what it was with this build. I think it just frustrated the hell out of me. I was like, okay, I need a break. The stickers, these tiny little buttholes, are going to drive me mad. So, before I decided to put my head through a wall, I decided to take a break, kind of collect myself a little bit, and now we're back to it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to build this, and I've got a couple of things to talk to you guys about. There's been a bit going on in the gaming world, a couple of updates, and a couple of updates to the channel, nothing crazy, but figured why not? We'll have a conversation, we'll get to building, I'll get through what stories I can, and we'll get to it. But as always, if you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy my content, or if you just like to hear the stupid crap that I come up with, or the topics that I talk about, engagements matter and they make a difference, and it helps us to grow as a community. Likes, dislikes, bell icon, comments helps this channel to grow, get us to new users, and ultimately helps our channel as a whole to grow. And I appreciate your help, and I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. If you haven't done so already, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe and follow me on Twitch. Other than that, feel free to pop in and join our Discord. We're all there, we're all a bunch of nerds, so feel free to pop in and say hey. With that said, let me focus on this. Now, couple little things to go over. I started doing a podcast with a buddy of mine. I'm going to also start with the shield. He has a gun. Did I build the gun? It just dawned on me he had a gun. He also has laser swords. Do I have his laser? Oh, here it is. Hi, there they are. But what about his swords? Oh, yes, now I remember. They were hiding here, and that's what hiding on his ass. Okay. I need to check out my Gundam's ass more often. I realized what I just said. Anyway. Would that be like mecha... No, phobia is a fear. What is it when you have an arousal towards something? Anyway. That's neither here nor there. Anyway. Yes, I started doing a podcast with a buddy of mine. I don't know if he's ever actually released the videos yet. I need to get... Oh, God, I gotta reach around here. Gotta get scissors. I think I'm gonna need it. Good old safety scissors. Anyway, yeah, so we started a podcast. I don't know if he ever released the videos, but it's called That Damn Podcast. And it's basically, what was it, DC, anime, and Marvel. I talk a little bit about gaming, and then, of course, my usual stupid shit comes up the way I usually go. Like what I just said about having an erection for robots. Stupid crap like that tends to come up, usually from me because I'm the idiot. I want to say that I'm more of the comic relief than anything else, and I'm fine with it. I mean, it's a cool time. I get a good laugh. So overall, we're all having fun. But yeah, I don't know if he ever actually released the videos yet, or if they're still to be released. I have no idea. But That Damn Podcast is a work in progress. Like I said, I'm not really sure of the specifics as of yet. So, little by little. Now, this is probably in here. I'm just trying to go top to bottom because I'm just gonna... Oh my god, the swords are gonna be a pain in my ass. The gun actually... I feel like the weapons are gonna be the easiest. The wings... Because what's really cool is these aren't the adhesive ones. These aren't the ones that you like kind of use heat or anything. By the way, if you're curious, because I don't know if this is gonna come up or not because it's kind of hard to miss. Burnt myself with oil. This is what oil burns look like. It's not fun. Had one on my arm back here too. Kind of gross, so I apologize for that. I'm okay. It's okay. Nothing that I need a doctor for. But it wasn't fun. Really, and it sucks too because it's on my index finger. So when I go to click my mouse, it's like right there on the joint, and it's like right down here too. So it's like all along the joints. So every time I move my hand, I feel it. It's not fun. So this probably is gonna be a fun time. Anyway, back to topics at hand. I just want to get that out of the way. 56 shield, got it. So yeah, these aren't the adhesive stickers, so this should be fine. But other than that, that's what's going on for the channel. I don't know if it's going to really bring in too much new viewership. I have no idea, because right now we're tiny. My buddy who I'm working with, and I try not to give names because I don't know like what exactly he wants me saying to people or whatnot, so I'm just trying to be as vague as possible till it comes out, or till more comes out about it. But kind of why I'm being vague, because I don't really know yet. And I don't want to be a doober Goober, dumbass. There you go. I don't want to be a dumbass and say something I shouldn't say. So I'm gonna be careful about what I say. Uh, that is something that's a work in progress. I don't know how much it's gonna generate for the channel in terms of viewership or new people. So we'll see. We'll see going on. It's a fun time. I don't mind it. I'll admit, in between work and work and you doing this channel, it does at times become a lot, especially when the job gets to me. And when I'm speaking the job, I mean work, retail. God, you've heard plenty of my stories. I don't want to ramble on about those, but it can sometimes be that moment where it's like I just like I don't want to. I don't want to say anything bad about it. It's just like you ever have those days where you're just so caught up in something else and you're like, okay, cool, the day's over. I'm gonna lie down, relax, and forget the world exists. That and then like you're like, oh wait, shit, I have something else I have to do. Fuck. That's basically that. That's all it is. Um, but I mean, granted, outside of that, I enjoy what I do, and I'm actually hoping that it becomes something serious because that would be awesome. Because if, say, like the podcast and YouTube and that all becomes something real, that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. But that's for the future. We'll see what happens. I'm still dedicated to it, and like I said, it's a fun time. But other than that, and I'm also actually really enjoying using the sim pin right now. Like, it's actually working very well. If you're curious, this is a sim pin that I'm using, like what you would use to pop the SIM card out of your phone. Um, Again, working better than I was expecting. I was actually just gonna use my knife, but this is working pretty well. I may have to just disconnect my keys from it because either that or I'll just go yoink a sim pin from somewhere else. Because I think I have one somewhere. Right now the shield is coming out pretty nice too. But anyway, that's pretty much what's going on with the channel. Nothing crazy. I'm still looking for an HVAC job as of yet. From what I'm hearing, I'm probably not going to get a job till sometime in January. So, and then that's being lucky too. Like that's not even. I might not see a job till after January. So my happy ass might be trapped in retail for another few months, which that really sucks. But unfortunately, this is the hand I'm dealt. So do as I need to do, you know? But when HVAC becomes a thing, and I even told my buddy this for the podcast, I'm like, look, unfortunately, with the way HVAC is, I can't make promises. I really cannot make promises because legally speaking, as an HVAC engineer here in New York, um, if one of my coworkers decides to call out sick, I have to, by law, take his shift. So if, well, sorry, correction. Let me be a little bit more precise on that. It's not that I have to take his shift. If he's my coverage, if I'm working right now and this guy calls out, I now have to take a shift. I have to now work a second shift in a row until we can get somebody else to cover. So when the next guy comes in for coverage, whoever his relief is, then he becomes my relief. Unless I was always going to be that guy's relief, in which case now I have to work 3 shifts in a row. So if you are looking for a job that offers a lot in guaranteed overtime, oh, HVAC is a beautiful job for that. But that's the hand I'm dealt. So that's why I said I can't really promise anything for the channel when it comes down to HVAC. When I get work, that is going to be my priority. HVAC will be a priority. I'm going to still do this channel as much as I can. I'm going to use my days off to upload what videos I can so that way we can keep up a regular viewership. Or rather, I should say regular video upload. But, fuck, I think I fucked that up. Actually, it turned out okay. I just don't have a lot of light to work with. I think I have a lamp somewhere, actually. Would that work? Anyway, I'm thinking off topic. Turning out okay. I'll show you guys a little bit in detail in a moment. Just, I want to get through this as much as I can. Yeah, I'm not used to the heat being on, because summer I was used to air conditioning, and now I'm just a sweaty boy. So I had to get rid of that robe because I think this is the kind of thing where little details can make you irritated. So like I get sweaty and I'm like, okay, I gotta cool off a little bit. So anyway, other than that, other than HVAC and everything else, um, gaming world has been interesting lately. So because of Star Wars Outlaws, Ubisoft is starting to do layoff apparently, and I lost my sticker. I fell off the sim pin. I lost it. You know I'm gonna find it, and it's gonna be in the dumbest spot. I'm gonna be irritated because it's gonna be stuck to the page, and now that's a lost sticker. Okay, give me a minute. All right, so I got the shield done. So there we go. I couldn't find the sticker. I think the light is like kind of. Let me see if I can dim this a little bit just to show you guys the stickers. So if I just kill the light, and the glare from my computer is not making it any easier. I gotta get a better camera. But yeah, so there we go. The little details are nice, honestly. Just turn that back up. Again, I apologize. Weird, but I know. Alright, so that's done. Let's work on the gun. So yeah, Ubisoft is kind of going through layoffs right now. Star Wars Outlaws had updates, finally. And the game's, like, they're trying to report, like, oh yeah, the game's better, but, it's, from what I'm seeing, it's still kind of hot shit. So go figure Star Wars Outlaws is bad. Like, Ubisoft right now is just going straight downhill. Like, they're not having a good time at all. Ubisoft, so Assassin's Creed is kind of what started the. Well, I wouldn't say even Assassin's Creed is what started it. I would say what started it was Ubisoft's comment of gamers need to get used to the idea of not owning their games. That pissed off a lot of people, and now I feel like it's really starting to come home to nail them in the ass. So, that's, I would say probably the start of it. And as time has gone on, it's only gotten worse. So yeah, like I said, Ubisoft is having layoffs. Oh, there's the sticker. Hey, I lost that little bastard. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, they're going through a bunch of layoffs right now. And on top of that, it's... Oh, what? There was something else that happened with them recently. Oh! Avatar! They released the game, Avatar. You know, the game with the blue cat people? So, the game's been out for a few months, and, I mean, apparently it's a decent game. I haven't heard anything bad about it, but what I have heard that's bad is that if you had the game originally for a while now, if you've been playing it and you haven't finished the campaign yet, well, guess what? Ubisoft is basically saying, screw you. Why screw you? Well, because at some point, people woke up to go play their game to find out, hey, the game is now locked behind a paywall. You want to continue your campaign? Want to continue your save data? Well, you can't, not unless you buy the DLC. And I just fucked that up. God damn it. I need my knife. So, yeah. Because of that, gamers are kind of pissed at Ubisoft. Their campaign is stuck behind a paywall. Ubisoft's official statement is that it's a bug that was never meant to happen like that. But this was an official statement from 4 months ago. And yes, this issue has been persistent for the past 4 months. So Ubisoft has offered no fix, no kind of patch or anything to correct this issue. Alright, close enough. I'll take that. So yeah, gradually, it's just everything, every day is a worse day for Ubisoft. It's just not good. It's sad to think that Ubisoft was once a great company that released fantastic games, and they've just gone downhill. Like, in my opinion, the nail in the coffin was when they started focusing on politics, because what was it, back in 2012? They were like, oh, hey, we're going to start a new initiative to start hiring people for X, Y, and, for the protected class purpose, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we gotta empower people. And since then, it's been bad. Apparently, a whistleblower came out about Ubisoft being like, yeah, we hired people that didn't know their friggin' jobs. Like, apparently one dude, he was working, and this chick that he was working with had to do Like she had to rename files or something, and like on a game or whatever it was. I don't know exactly what she was working on. And why does this sticker sticking like it's sticking to everything that I don't want it to stick on? Goddamn. But she was like, and she was going through a couple thousand files, and he sat there looking at her like, why the hell are you doing this all manually? You could run a batch file to get it done in one go and let the machine do it on its own, rather than you wasting time and just doing it like one after the other. And I think she got mad at him for telling her how to do that, because heaven forbid you offer someone advice in this day and age. But I digress. Apparently, yeah. So apparently that's what like Ubisoft has a lot of issues internally and externally, and it's only getting worse. Honestly, I think apparently there might be a class action lawsuit against them because of this. I have no idea if there will be, so I will keep you posted if I find out more. But yeah, Ubisoft might be looking at a lawsuit here soon. But remember, this is the company that said we need to get used to the idea of not owning our games. So now Ubisoft needs to get used to the idea of people not buying their games. And I think people are so fed up with Ubisoft that some are just outright being like, "Yeah, we're just gonna pirate your shit now," because you're not offering anything of quality. You're basically saying screw your customers, and you're surprised when people don't want to buy your shit. Well, surprise, surprise. Now it comes back to bite you in the ass. Other than that, Resident Evil 4 I'm sorry, Resident Evil 9, correction. By the time this releases, this video is probably going to be super past this anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. But Resident Evil 9, there's a rumor that there's going to be information revealed about it come December 12th, so we'll see what happens. Weird time to release information about a horror game during like the holiday season. Merry Christmas, everybody! Here's a game about the zombie apocalypse and everyone dying. It's real cheery for the holiday, but okay. I think I just. Oh wait, no. There's one. Oh god, really? Right there on top of the scope. I'm telling you, people at Bandai that make these kits, they're masochists. They are masochists. They love torturing themselves. They love torturing other people. God damn. It's almost to the point where I'd rather start learning how to paint. But anywho, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's on my finger. Starship Troopers has a VR game finally called the Starship Troopers Continuum. From what I could tell, it is PSVR and Oculus only. It's not available for any other VR system. So if you play on Steam, unfortunately, much like myself, it sucks to be you essentially. Sucks to also be me because I would have wanted to play it, but from what I did see of it, it's not like amazing. Like, it looks like a cool game, don't get me wrong. So here, let me see if I could show you guys the gun. The lighting is still a problem. I gotta work with lighting with this. It's gonna be a little. There we go. So you got a little bit of detail on the gun. That one super tiny annoying scope, and then something on the side. So trying to like angle it in a way that you guys could see it a little bit better. But yeah, there you go. Nothing crazy. But anyway, the reason why I'm like a little 50-50 on it is because while it is a cool idea, I mean, granted, it's fucking Starship Troopers in VR. What more could you really want? I would like it if I had my laser swords. Here they are. Oh god, do I really have to do that? Oh my god, those are so tiny. Where the fuck does that go? It's not really giving me a clear indication of where certain things go. It's like, yeah, 27 goes down here. Where the fuck does that go? What's 27 anyway? 27 is one of these, which is... Oh god, that's horrible. Oh god. 58, which is hopefully a little bit more reasonable. It's not really. Oh boy, oh geez. Okay. I'm gonna work on the wings. The wings seem a little bit more reasonable. I say that now, and you know for a fact they're not gonna be reasonable. This is the one thing that I hate about Gundam kits, is just the super tiny stickers. Anyway. So yeah. Now the reason why I'm on the fence about Starship Troopers is because of the fact that it is like this weird cel-shaded art style, and it's very arcade. It's it has like a, how do I explain it? Think of an on-rail shooter, but you control the rails. That's the best way I can describe it. It's like you have total control over the rail of the game. So where you're going, when you're going, you have total control over that. Um, I am not inherently against the game. I am just like kind of eh, you know? That's the best way I can describe it. Um, some of these instructions are a little confusing. Oh lord. 38 and 39. Oh, wait, are they longer? Okay, they're a little bit longer. I can work with this. But anyway, I probably should just take this off the keychain. Losing my train of thought. Other than that, the game is very, like, I would say basic for a shooter. Like I said, it looks like it could be a fun time. I am just, like, on the fence about it for myself. Especially for the fact, like, would I really want to pay for... Wait, is this on the front? It doesn't really tell me if this is the front or the back. Wait, this actually might be the front. So it is meant to... Oh, son of a bitch. It's meant to go like this. It's meant to go like that. That's kind of derpy. Because I think this is the front, and then this one's the back. He's looking at that because it shows the, I think the thruster. Well, can I just take the back off? Yes, I can. Or I think I just goofed and did the... I'm trying to figure this out. What the fuck is that? Wait. Because the guns are a part of the wing. That's what's throwing me off. And I don't know if it's supposed to be the front or the back. I don't know what this is! And it looks like it's the same sticker for both sides. So no matter what, it's the same shit. So I'm very confused. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a guess and say that this is actually the front and this is the back. And I kind of goofed that. So we're gonna keep operating as if this is the back. That's what we're just gonna, we're gonna go with initial thought. Just hopefully not goof this anymore. So, but yeah, so Starship Troopers, it seems very simple. It doesn't seem long either. I think it's like about a 2-hour long campaign. So, not the longest game, and also not like not super duper big. Like I don't know. I don't see it like haven't looked into the pricing, but I'm imagining it's something like $20. Honestly, that's the impression it gives me. It's like, yeah, it's probably a game they sell for like $20. Um, if I ever get my hands on an Oculus system or PSVR, I will probably play it. But I'm not gonna buy a PSVR or what do you call it? What are those damn things? An Oculus, just to play one game. I was thinking about buying Danny's Oculus to get that in Resident Evil, but I'm like, again, for just 1 or 2 games, I'm gonna buy a whole new VR system. It's just kind of irrelevant. I'll look into maybe trying to like emulate and see if I could go that route. But till that point, not gonna bother. Other than that, other than Starship Troopers, so there is also an update on Baldur's Gate 3. Now I don't know if this was like an actual update or just people are just finding out about this now. But if you are the type, to each their own. Everybody has their own thing going on. But if you are the type who likes to be a vampire getting fucked by a bear, well, now's your chance. Because in Baldur's Gate 3, apparently, you can play a vampire and get fucked by a bear. Now, here's the deal. What happens is you run into this character who's like, I guess like a shapeshifter or whatever the hell his deal is, that he can kind of just change between looking like a human and looking like a bear. And you like at one point, I guess you and him get frisky, and he kind of like loses control of himself for a minute. and he becomes a bear and he gets ready to plow you, but he's like, wait, no, never mind, I'm sorry. You won't be able to take my massive bear penis. And you have the choice of being like getting him to do it again. So yeah, if that's something that floats your boat and you want to bone a bear, there you go. I mean, we've heard about the oh, that's why the feminists picked the bear in the woods. They love Twilight and they love bears. There you go. What do you? Big surprise there. Oh boy. They just wanted to bone a bear. Oh god, now my brain is going dark places. Bone a bear workshop. I'm going to hell. I am going to hell. I'm definitely going to hell. But you know what? I'm gonna go down there with a smile. Anyway, but yeah, so that is a thing that now you can fuck a bear. I don't know what happened to the gaming industry. Honestly, like it just, I know back then you could romance characters, right? You had all these different like romance options and what have you. But man, I don't remember ever wanting to fuck a bear in a video game back in the day. I don't know what happened. Where did our where did our video games go? But in my opinion, in better news, uh, Hearts of Iron actually released a pretty sizable DLC. Right now, at present, it's about $25, I believe. About 25 bucks. And the deal with it, it's called the Gundam DLC. Apologies for my probably terrible German, but Gundam is Twilight of the Gods, and essentially what this DLC involves is a bunch of new like kind of weapon customizations and things of that nature, new trees for Germany and I believe other countries. If you want to build the rat, you can now build the rat. So you totally have that option, which is honestly, in my opinion, awesome. The idea of seeing the rat in action is really freaking cool. You can also customize it too. So if you want to change out armor types, weapon types, um, basically whatever the hell you want to do to the rat, you can. Again, it's just the idea of it is just so friggin' cool. I think I'm doing this backwards. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a... Yeah, no, I'm alright. But anyway, really cool. On top of that, like I said, there's new focus trees as well. So there is a focus that you can trigger. I don't want to say necessarily a civil war, but a coup in the government, and that coup overthrows Hitler. So you have a choice of either going democratic, going communist, however you want to, whichever side you want to, whoever's ass you want to kiss, or you can just change your leader. And that new leader is Ava Braun, his fucking wife. So Ava can now basically go for revenge for those who turned against her husband, and you keep Nazi Germany Nazi, but you're now playing as Hitler's wife instead of Hitler. So it's a weird change, but granted, the whole thing of Hearts of Iron is to either follow or alter history. So that's really where the fun in it is, that you just can totally screw up history. It's a great time, honestly. If you're into RTS, you love strategy games, and if you're into history as well, Hearts of Iron's a fun time. It really is. I've done a number of DLC, I'm sorry, not DLC, mods. I talk about on the Discord often, where I'll play as, like, say, the United States. I did a mod where it was modern day, and I would play as the United States, cripple the government and end up overthrowing it and leading it to becoming a military dictatorship. So now so rather than it being government officials in power, now it's the Joint Chiefs. So literally like the United States Marine Corps, like generals like the Marine Corps general, Air Force, Navy. These guys are now the leading government body. So America becomes a military dictatorship. I've invaded pretty much all of Central and South America as well as Canada. I think in doing so and like triggering this crazy scenario, it resulted in like China invading Taiwan, Russia invading Europe. Because at this point, for me to successfully do this, I had to have the United States leave NATO. So basically, it kind of gave the AI green light to go ahead and do whatever the hell they wanted. Um, Crazy scenario. It was a fun time though. I don't think I had to go to war with either the Chinese or the Russians, or at least I didn't get that far. I just remember going as far as like invading South America, and then I think I just got bored and quit after that. Because like after a while, like sometimes the fights can drag on, and you're just like, okay, dude, this is just not like nonstop. Like eventually, enough is enough. Where the hell is that going? Here? And where is that? Oh. Oh, okay, it's one of these. So, what the fuck? Hello? Oh my god, it's just so long. That's what he said, or she said, or they said. Who said? Where am I? Anyway, think it'll fit there? No, right? I don't know where this is gonna fit. That's what she said. It's not gonna fit, so it's gonna go right along here. I apologize. There we go. Nope, I did it right. Okay, cool. Like, the stickers are really cool, don't get me wrong. It gives a nice detail to this, but it's just like, I need patience for it, which I don't have. And honestly, what I might do, I may take a break from building, or I might take a break from just the sticker stuff. Um, and just whenever I have patience, I'm like, you know what? I need a video and I need to, get something done. Let me just do stickers. Like, that might be what I do, honestly. So, like, I don't think I'm gonna finish this all in one run. Like I said, I'm just gonna ramble on a little bit more, talk about DLCs and shit. But that's basically what's going on with like Hearts of Iron and what have you. It's again, if you're into RTS, Hearts of Iron is a great game. It just can be very tedious, and as Delirium would say, it's one of those games where it really flares up. I guess you could say it would flare up your autism, essentially. It's stupid detail, and some of the mods go way, way into it. Like, there's a Cold War mod where you have to now also focus, like, not just focus on military and economy, but you have to focus on food production. You need to focus on putting your stickers not crooked. We'll pretend like that didn't happen. Um, but you have to focus on, like, also the space race, the arms race, so you have to focus on building nuclear weapons. Like, it's stupid detailed. So, like, your research can be so, like, bogged down just because your focus might be, again, you might be focusing on the space race, you might be focusing on nuclear tech. Where is your focus? Where did my sticker go? There it is. So, and like the cool thing, again, like the cool thing is you can alter history. When I was doing the Cold War mod and eventually gave up on it because I just got bored, but what I did was in one scenario, I waited for the Korean War to kick, and when that triggered, I immediately deployed my troops into South Korea, but I did things differently. I guess you could say, oh, who was it? Was Eisenhower? I think it was Eisenhower. Can't remember which general it was. I can't. Tell me in the comment section if you remember who wanted to go to war with China. But um, basically, I went his route. So I set up my troops in South Korea, like South Korea. And soon as the war kicked, it technically put me at war with China as well. But it wasn't like a proper like Cold War gone hot. It was more of a, hey, we're only at war because we're both siding with the opposite side. I'm mad at your friend, you're mad at my friend kind of thing. So, because that happened, I decided to take the initiative, and I set up a naval invasion from South Korea to Beijing. And what was wild was that after it triggered and I started pushing US troops into China and started you see like our borders spreading because all their troops were in Korea. So our guys are moving in as they're moving out. So immediately the war ended. I don't remember if South Korea managed to take North Korea because of this, but basically the US just got like kind of legally kicked out of China, And that's how the Korean War ended, is because China was like, no, no, we can't handle the U.S. Not right now. No, 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 no. But it's just kind of wild to think, honestly, if we did do that, maybe the Korean War and even Vietnam would have gone differently. Like if we just initially like, all right, nope, China's a problem. We're moving in. We don't need nukes. We're just gonna send the boys in. Maybe that would have done something different. Like if we had thought more tactically. Tell me in the comment section. What do you guys think? Do you think the war would have gone differently if the U.S. had just invaded? Because remember, at that time, only two countries in the world really had nukes, and that was us and the Russians. And at the time, Russia and China were not that buddy-buddy yet. So if we had invaded because of the Korean War, I don't think the Russians really would have reacted. I feel like they would have been like, oh, huh, well, shit, that happened. But I don't think they would have, like, responded like, okay, cool, so now we're going to invade you in response. Like, I don't think so. Like, I feel like maybe it would have resulted in some kind of a ceasefire, but I feel like that would have definitely thrown off the Chinese and would have also maybe established a kind of a new thought about the U.S. Like, oh, if we piss their friends off, they're going to just attack us directly, so maybe we should be a little bit more, what would be the word? Thoughtful, I guess, would be the terminology. And did I actually just accidentally do that right? Oh my fucking god, I just did that accidentally correct. Despite the fact that I'm rambling, I'm just trying to find whatever stickers work best. I did that accidentally the right way. Oh my god, I pulled a fucking Jar Jar Binks. I fucked up so bad, it actually turned out good. Anyway. But yeah, overall, if you're someone who's a nerd for history, Hearts of Iron is a great game. So I plan on buying the DLC at some point, just when it goes on sale, because I'm a broke bitch and I don't have money. I know one of our lads was asking me to stream it, and I'm not against it. I just suck at the game, and sometimes I play with cheats. I'm not going to deny that at all. Just because, I just don't have patience, to be honest. But that's also why I never record it, because I don't want to make anything like official, like, hey guys, look at me, I'm the greatest Hearts of Iron player. Oh, by the way, I actually suck. It's just, look, I do it for fun. I'm a dork who likes to have fun. And I think this is going to go like that. That is not how that's supposed to go. Okay, I see where I goofed. No, this is not going the way it's supposed to go at all. What the fuck? It's like supposed to go sideways like this? No, it's the right one. I'm confused. Oh wait, it's supposed to go maybe like that? Oh, that's how it's supposed to go. Okay, cool. Just to show, this is what I got for the... So far, we have these two stickers here. A few little details there on the sides. Let me dim the light so that way maybe you guys can see it a little bit better. So, little details. Like, it's a cool kit, don't get me wrong. And I do enjoy building these. I honestly enjoy the building more than the stickers. Honestly, if I was still with my ex, I'd probably have just had her do the stickers because she loves this shit. I remember when we were still together, she had asked me, like, hey, if you're gonna do this, can I put the stickers on? And I was like, alright, fuck it. So if we were still together, I'd probably be like, hey babe, do me a favor, record yourself putting stickers on and let me, not want to shoot myself. Good times. But anyway, that's pretty much what's new to the gaming space. Nothing else is crazy, other than the fact that, Ubisoft is going downhill, and they're, like, burning fast. I would say Ubisoft is doing so bad. They're basically the equivalent of, like, a satellite burning in orbit. Like, that's, like, just coming down to Earth and just, like, erupting in fire. That's basically Ubisoft. Like, whenever something seems like, oh, hey, cool, we might have gotten our shit together. Nope. It's going worse. It's going far worse. It just gets far fucking worse. When you think it's gonna get better, no. No, Ubisoft is having a very bad time right now. And I'm trying to figure out where the hell these last couple stickers go. I don't know where any of this goes. I'm confuzzled. I think it's supposed to actually go on here, these blades? No, wait, oh, there is, okay, there are, okay. Are they all 62s? So 62 on this side, 63 on that side. Okay, that's what that is. But yeah, lads, that's really what's been going on in the world. Nothing really drastically crazy. Um, I would say, speaking of history and what have you, because I would say nowadays we are living history. Everything going on in our world. Um, but god damn, are our grandchildren gonna have the memes of a lifetime? Like, for example, something I was reading recently, the North Koreans are apparently addicted to porn now, thanks to the Russians. So they left North Korea to go fight in the war in Ukraine, and now their troops are apparently addicted to pornography. Yeah, did any of us see that one coming? I didn't. Honestly, what I had expected to happen was the Korean troops get to Russia, right? They sit there spouting off their usual commie nonsense. Yes, we're going to fight in the name of the supreme leader and fight the capitalists and all that bullshit. And like the second they get to the front line, like, anybody looking? Good. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Motherfucker just starts sprinting across the border. Just run straight for the Ukrainians. See the North Koreans coming, but instead they run right past the Ukrainians. You hear them laughing, like, oh, they're not fighting. They're defecting. They're trying to run. Like, that's what I was expecting to happen. Okay, come on, you bastard. I can't really get this where I need it to go. There we go. Nice. But yeah, that's honest. I was expecting to hear more of defections than anything else, and instead, no, just they're all addicted to porn. It's a great way to keep a soldier willing to fight. Hey, listen, kill like 10 of the enemy, and we'll give you like an hour's worth of porn. That's one way to motivate a soldier. Especially when they never had it in the first place. Oh. I hope they got something for protein on standby. Gonna need it. But anyway, lads, I think that's all I really have for you today. I'm going to wrap up this last sticker, and then I'm going to take a break, and then maybe start another Gundam build, or continue playing Call of Duty Ghosts for the channel, because I've been working on that for this, the channel lately. As always, if you enjoy this channel, enjoy my content, if you enjoy hearing me lose my mind slowly over these goddamn stickers, engagements matter and they make a difference, and I appreciate each and every one of you for helping. So likes, dislikes, bell icon, comments, all are little things that make a difference and help the channel to grow, and I appreciate your help. I appreciate each and every one of you for your continued support of this channel. If you guys want to come hang out with me, likes, dislikes, bell icon, comments. Oh, Discord, that's where I was going with that. I'm an idiot, I was talking about something else. But I would appreciate it if you guys could go ahead and follow me on Twitch, or also subscribe here on YouTube, and hitting the bell icon will keep you up to date whenever I go live or whenever new videos release. Or when I can, get my head on straight. But with that said, I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all. You guys are fantastic. Have a great night. See you on the next one, guys. See you later.